You have found the land of Eos. Here, love, friendship, and peace rule supreme. However, the world is ever expanding, and along with it, denizens of both friend and foe. Things are not always as they seem here. Finding their own strengths and courage within one another is the only way the Guardians can survive. Take a listen, friend, here on the Center Chronicles.
Well, shit.
Khan's eyes glow for a moment.
What's going on?
Asking Cell if she can find any electrical storms in the forest.
Is there trouble?
Portal's raging. Ace got hurt.
I'll call Zom. Maybe her scouts can help too.
Niz calls Fuerza, who is very clearly in the middle of fighting.
What?
Zom? I'm sorry to bother you.
Hello, Niz. Is there trouble?
We don't know. Can your scouts find an electrical storm nearby?
Bitch, I said sit!
I am.
Not you. You caught me mid-spar with a Goliath.
Spar?
Well, less spar and more... It doesn't matter. Electrical storm? A moment.
A series of whistles, clicks, and soft chirps are heard over the communicator.
They're in the canyons. Do you need help?
Do you?
No. This is only a small group of scouts. A variety of languages, actually.
A group? Also, were you just speaking bird?
A variety of languages, actually. If I am not needed...
Thanks for your help.
The canyons, you say?
Yeah, I'll get some stuff.
I'm already prepared. We don't know what's out there, love. I want you to stay safe.
I'm not a child.
Of course not, my love. I had a different project in mind for you. When I get back, I want to take you to see some very old friends of mine. It'll be a several-day journey, so it will take a while to get to provisions. Think you can help us out?
Old friends?
We've been together a long while now, Liz. It's time you learn where I came from.
Go? You mentioned the name in passing. And in sleep.
Yeah. The others too. This is a thing I kinda need to handle first, though, okay?
Okay, love. Come back to me soon?
Always.
Khan tries to call logic in the hopes of being able to teleport directly to the area, but is answered with silence. He shifts down into a full animal form, that of a large gray wolf, and takes off at a full sprint. Upon arrival, he finds Portal shooting out concentrated lightning strikes in every direction, and Arya shielding Ace and herself in fire.
Portal, you will kill her if I cannot reach her. Either calm yourself or go dragon out and look for the culprit that way.
I can't find it.
She will die. Get away, now!
Portal clutches his head and falls.
I can't.
Portal screams echo off the canyon walls. Birds abandon nests and wildlife scatters. Portal is consumed in a ball of lightning and reemerges as a full-blown storm dragon. He takes to the skies, moving fast in the direction the assailant had come from.
I'll try to help him. He's going to try to raise everything in order to destroy whatever is attacking her.
You know, with all his hatred towards Eclipse, and he's out here trying to do the exact same thing. Freaking hypocrite. On, she's waking up.
I can't breathe.
Arya releases the fire shield, and Khan begins casting some spells, trying to figure out just what is going on.
There's no broken bones. Nothing physical.
Ace contorts again, hard enough that the snapping of bones is audible.
Huh? There's another mental signature. Where is that coming from?
Khan shifts into his humanoid form and begins casting spells. Green energy flows from his hands and all over Ace as he quickly mends the bones.
This won't work. They're re-breaking as soon as I'm healing them. What the hell happened? I can keep her unconscious, though, so she doesn't feel them.
We were on a flight. She caught a weird wind and crashed into a tree. Sunny moved from her over to Raelle. We got into an argument. Sunny flew off of Raelle somewhere over here, and we were sitting to eat.
Where did she crash?
In the copse of trees about 10 miles back.
Did she run into something when she crashed?
No, I don't think so. Not that we saw.
I'm not familiar with this area.
It's so weird. There's a second mental signature attached to Ace.
Can you track it?
I'm trying. It's all tangled up like a rope.
We're on the clock, Arya. I can heal it, but a body can only handle so much. We have to get to the root of the problem.
As Khan speaks, Ace levitates from the ground. She begins to move disjointedly, her fingers and wrists bending in the wrong directions. Her eyes glow yellow, and a voice that was hers, but not quite hers, exits her mouth.
How does it feel to be completely out of control of your environment,
Keep her talking, Khan. The rope is clearer now.
Who are you?
Do you think because I'm small I am insignificant?
No, of course not. It is our desire to respect all manner of life.
You know how little pressure is needed to break bones?
Tears roll freely down Ace's face, but she doesn't cry out as each finger pops out of socket.
Stop that!
Why? Why does her pain matter and mine doesn't?
No one said your pain doesn't matter. We don't understand what's going on.
Neither did I. And they're dead all the same. And now, so is she.
Ace's head jerks fast and hard, and her whole body goes limp. The dragon roar shakes the entirety of the center as she falls. Arya returns to Khan with the smallest creature in her hand, no bigger than the size of a quarter.
Who are you?
The small creature stands rigid in Arya's hand.
To give someone your name is to give them power over it. You don't get that.
You have just murdered my oldest living friend before my eyes. You will answer me.
And she murdered my entire family in front of mine. An eye for an eye.
It was an accident. An updraft blew her off course.
It was an accident. Too much pressure.
Ace begins to glow a brilliant white. Raelle stands over her, making a triangle with his hands, acting as a prism.
What are you doing?
She has a siphon. She can temporarily carry a little bit of everyone's power. I'm only reflecting the power within herself. I can only hope it's enough. Portal took out the tree she crashed into earlier. He's fine, but he knocked himself out. When he wakes, he'll be in human form again.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Release her.
No! I can't bring back my family. Why does she get to live? She won't. I won't let her.
You must.
No!
I know this doesn't make sense or help much right now, but it will. The best thing you can do is live the best life you can.
No! No! Just send me too, then. I can't!
I cannot imagine your grief.
The light surrounding Ace fades as Raelle takes a knee.
What happened? Where's Portal?
Why don't you come with me? I was about to go get him anyway.
Will you come with me, small one? We can go for a walk.
The small creature falls to their knees, as if all the energy had been zapped from them. Arya gently transfers them to Khan's palm.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Nothing does.
Raelle, would you like a ride too?
Yeah. Please. Sorry.
It's totally okay. I got you. Khan, will you please keep an eye out for sunrise on your way?
Yeah.
Arya gets Ace and Raelle loaded on and flies towards the trees to collect Portal.
I am taking you to the elves.
Okay.
My name is Khan. I'm one of the few who have been here the longest, before this land was even made.
Am I supposed to care?
No, not particularly. I just meant to establish a rapport enough so you know that I'm not going to cause you harm.
How generous of you.
I am deeply sorry for...
Don't you dare.
Would you prefer these things happen?
I would prefer death.
As I said, we respect all life here.
Clearly. Maybe you should ask your friends. Did I hear your other friends say someone took out all the trees? Completely convinced there's a deep and true respect of all life.
We don't come out this way often, small one. I am sorry. I don't mean to be condescending. I do not know what or who you are.
I'm an ash walker, a type of pixie. And now, the last of my kind.
I see. I wish we met under different circumstances.
And yet, I wish we hadn't met at all.
Khan crosses into the Queen's clearing and sits before Sel's tree.
Oh, Con, I didn't expect... What happened? Is that an ash walker? I thought those went extinct eons ago. Hello there.
The Ashwalker simply looks at Sel, completely unimpressed.
Ace had an accident and ran into a tree.
Oh dear. Well, that happens.
My family without getting our fill of the sun. We only come out once a day when it's hottest. Predators aren't supposed to fly during that time. They haven't. Not ever.
A stray updrift knocked Ace off course and ran into the tree.
Oh. Oh, I see. I am so deeply...
It doesn't bring them back to shut the hell up!
Silence fills the clearing for a few moments before being broken by angry sobs.
If memory serves, ash fairies believe in an eye for an eye. Does Ace live?
Yeah.
She shouldn't.
Raelle was able to concentrate whatever powers Ace had dormant in her to save her life.
I see.
Sel sits down in front of Khan and offers her hand to the small creature who just stares, completely bereft of energy.
I need you to understand. We value life here, no matter the size. You are safe, and you will remain so as long as I am living.
You can't guarantee that. And you presume I wish to continue on.
Quite the opposite. I believe you have a free will, and if you wish not to, no one can force you to stay.
What?
But I would impress upon you the deep loss this world would experience if you did decide to go. This was a horrific accident, a true devastation, but an accident nonetheless. I will be talking to those wind sprites in the area, though. It had to have been a very powerful updraft indeed to knock Ace off course. Have you gotten along with the wind sprites near your tree?
Wind sprites?
Ha, so there may yet be another player that has not been considered yet.
My family was destroyed.
And even if the wind sprites weren't involved, is there a chance that malintent might have been, before you try to take the life of another in revenge?
No Ash Walker responds with an action.
The point being, my friend, whilst I understand your need for revenge and your belief in instant karma, especially when your loss is so very great and fresh, and I am not to judge your way of living, but I am suggesting that you stay here at least long enough for us to get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, you are more than welcome to make a tree near me your home, and I will have my personal guard keep watch over you.
If we find that she is responsible, I will attempt on her life again, until debt is repaid, with my life or hers. But I will wait.
The small creature stands and moves themselves over to Sel's hand.
Come along. Con, come back tomorrow for tea, please.
I will be out for a few days, actually, Your Majesty.
Sel, who had stood and was walking with the Ashwalker into the depths of the forest, stops and turns.
Excuse me?
It's rare that I go out of contact, Majesty, but it's very overdue that I owe my mate some time and some explanation.
Into the wilds?
Khan nods and stands himself.
Upon your return, then, please.
Of course, Your Majesty.
As Arya and Raelle return to Ace and Portal's home, Portal wakes up.
Where is she?
I'm right here, love.
Oh, fuck. I thought I lost you.
No, love, I'm right here. What happened?
You had an accident.
What?
Okay, you were attacked. You see, when you crashed into the tree, it turns out there were creatures that lived in that tree.
Oh, shit. Are they okay?
One of them is, unfortunately, it took out the rest of their family.
What?
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident.
But people died?
Yeah.
No. No way.
Oh, come here, give me a hug. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It really wasn't your fault.
What happened?
From what I could gather from the mental imprint, they were able to create a link with some kind of magic in the moments we were checking on you, Ace. And from that, we're essentially able to control you. They, well, drew it out a little and ultimately broke your neck.
What happened?
I was able to concentrate the power you siphoned from the Guardians as a whole, particularly the life magic from Khan and Sam. I was able to fix it. I don't think it would have worked on anyone else. Portal lost his shit dragging down and dive bombed the trees you crashed at, knocking himself out, which brings us here.
No, I didn't.
Portal, there's a crater in the ground where trees used to be.
Oh, my stars. Oh, my.
Tears fill Ace's eyes and Portal rushes to hug her.
Maybe, Raelle, you can borrow my guest room just for the evening. I bet they could use some space.
Thanks, Ari.
Khan returns to the place the group was having lunch and cleans up, looking for Sunrise. He sees her. She catches his attention, then disappears into the canyons, giving him a clear signal she wants to be left alone. So, Khan returns home, where he finds Niz as packing.
Is everyone okay?
Physically,
Do I want to know?
probably not. How can I help back?
The Center Chronicles is a Land of Eos production, written by Elle Bee with music and audio engineering by Jacob Howard and sound effects by Archangel Studios. Featuring the voice of the cast in order of appearance. Shinkibi as the introducer, Deep Voice Guy as Khan, Gavin Cash as the narrator, Night Goddess as Niz, Big Beaz as Fuerza, Oliver Khan as Portal, Pouquet as Rael, the Merry Meg as Arya, Madison Cole as Ace, Gillian as Cell, and guest starring TJ as the Ash Walker. The Center Chronicles is a free weekly podcast that you can enjoy on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. The final episode of this season airs Monday, October 30th. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed the show, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a rating and let us know who your favorite character is. Until next time, friends.